Today our topic is why failure is the best teacher. Life is full of ups and downs, and sometimes we fall. But failure is not the end. It is the beginning of learning. When we fail, we feel sad, angry, or even scared. These feelings are normal, but they are not the most important part. The most important part is what we do after we fail. Do we give up, or do we try again? Failure teaches us lessons that success cannot. Success feels good, but it does not always show us what we need to improve. Failure, on the other hand, shows us exactly where we went wrong. It points out our mistakes and gives us a chance to fix them. Think of failure as a mirror. It reflects our weaknesses and helps us see what we need to work on. Without failure, we might never know how strong we can become. Failure also builds resilience. Resilience is the ability to keep going even when things are hard. Every time we fail and get back up, we become stronger. We learn that we can survive difficult times and that we have the power to change our situation. This is why failure is the best teacher. It does not just teach us about the world. It teaches us about ourselves. It shows us our limits and then pushes us to go beyond them. Many great people in history failed before they succeeded. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, failed thousands of times before he got it right. But he did not see those attempts as failures. He said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This mindset is important. If we see failure as a step towards success, it becomes easier to handle. Failure also teaches us humility. When we succeed all the time, we might start to think we are perfect. But failure reminds us that we are human. It keeps us grounded and helps us stay connected to others. When we fail, we realize that everyone makes mistakes. This makes us more compassionate and understanding toward others who are struggling. Failure also encourages creativity. When something does not work, we have to think of new ways to solve the problem. This pushes us to be more innovative and open-minded. Some of the best ideas come from trying and failing, then trying again in a different way. Failure is not something to be afraid of. It is something to embrace. Of course, this is easier said than done. No one likes to fail. It hurts our pride and makes us doubt ourselves. But if we can change our perspective, failure becomes less scary. Instead of seeing it as a sign of weakness, we can see it as a sign of effort. It means we tried something difficult, and that is something to be proud of. The key is to learn from failure, not to let it define us. When we fail, we should ask ourselves, what can I learn from this? And how can I do better next time? These questions turn failure into a tool for growth. It is also important to remember that failure is not permanent. Just because you fail once does not mean you will fail forever. Every day is a new chance to try again. Life is not about avoiding failure. It is about how we respond to it. If we give up after the first failure, we will never know what we could have achieved. But if we keep going, we might surprise ourselves with how far we can go. Another important lesson from failure is patience. Success does not happen overnight. It takes time, effort, and persistence. Failure teaches us to be patient and to trust the process. It reminds us that good things come to those who wait and work hard. Failure also helps us appreciate success more. When we finally achieve something after failing many times, it feels even sweeter. We know how much effort and determination it took to get there. This makes success more meaningful and satisfying. In the end, failure is a part of life. Everyone fails at some point, but not everyone learns from it. The people who succeed are the ones who use failure as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. They understand that failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. So the next time you fail, do not be discouraged. Instead, be curious. Ask yourself what you can learn from the experience. Remember that every failure brings you one step closer to your goals. Life is a journey, and failure is one of the best teachers you will ever have. It teaches you resilience, humility, creativity, patience, and appreciation. These are lessons that will stay with you for the rest of your life. So do not fear failure. Embrace it, learn from it, and let it guide you toward a brighter future. Remember, the only real failure is giving up. As long as you keep trying, you are on the path to success.